Law enforcement is stepping up security as we take a live look right now over the U.S. Capitol in Washington. Conspiracy theorists are making threats that former President Donald Trump will return to office today. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Roger Suzanne joins us now live at the Capitol in Hartford, our state's capital. And Roger, are police doing anything differently today because of these threats?
Yeah, good morning, Nicole. We have not noticed any changes specifically today, but I can tell you that our state capitol looks a lot different right now than it did just about 2 months ago when the attack happened at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. And the biggest change that you'll notice if you come here to the state capitol are these orange barricades that surround much of the building. You can see that it hooks around the corner and, again, stretches through a large area of the building here. And that is to, of course, heighten security. And Capitol Police tell us they have continued to be on high alert specifically because we are sadly seeing more threats like the ones that surfaced today. And a bulletin obtained by CBS News warns of more, quote, violence with little or no warning. Pretty scary, right? And the threat is driven by a QAnon conspiracy theory that former President Trump will be inaugurated today. Now, you might be wondering why that threat is happening. Well, it stems from the fact that until 1933, Inauguration Day was actually held on March 4th. Now, as a result, Capitol Hill is under heightened security this morning, as Nicole mentioned, and unfortunately, this really is just part of the new reality for law enforcement and lawmakers. The acting chief of the Capitol Police says threats against legislators have almost doubled in the last year, and members of Congress actually changed their schedules to decrease the risk of violence. As a precaution, the House of Representatives moved a vote on police reform that had been set for today to last night. Now, some lawmakers are also asking the former president to speak up to ensure we don't see a repeat of the attacks of January 6th.
President Trump has a responsibility to tell them to stand down.
And at this point, members of both parties are making that request of former President Trump. We'll have to see if he has anything to say about it. Reporting live outside the state capitol, Roger Suzanne, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.